Yeah, it didn't. Nothing was really standing out. That would have made sense in that tankier role. So they go for the Lina in the end, and Freeze will be playing her mid player. Sylar on the gyrocopter in that safe lane. The lineups are set. Oh, by the way, yeah, I saw Old Chicken over there. I'm like thinking to myself, wait a second, is that a stand-in, or did I miss something? Is he actually a part of King Gaming now? Oh, yeah. It's just all these roster changes keep happening. I don't even know. When was that? I'm actually looking back on Wikipedia. God, that was back. It was a little less than a month ago. Okay. So Old Chicken is now a part of King Gaming. Yeah, how about that? There you go. Today I learned. Here we go. Game number 1 of this best of 3. Again, this is to kick off a long day ahead of us here from Group A action. Ultimately, we're trying to see which 2 teams advance on to the playoff stage here of these qualifiers. The playoffs themselves will then be a double elimination. So we have VGJ Thunder versus King Gaming. The other matchup, by the way, is LGD Gaming versus Echo Gaming. Echo Gaming, pretty fairly unknown team it looks like right now in the Chinese scene. Just on that list, so. But that's Group A. Over in Group A, we got VG Gaming, eHome, Rock.Y. I'll go with as far as how it's pronounced. They actually competed at the WESG event recently. And from my understanding, we actually don't know a 5th team or 4th team yet from Group B. So I'll have to get more information on that. That'll be tomorrow. All right, here we go, guys. Let me go. Game number 1. Again. All right, big smoke coming out from VGJ Thunder. Start things off. Wrapping around here at the top lane, and actually Omni Knight could be the target. Rubik with the catch of the lift. Oh, they're gonna catch it for sure. Yang, Heat, or Darkness, excuse me, the one that's gonna go down. They actually give it up to Lina. And VGJ Thunder just like that on the board. Yang playing that Nyx Assassin up from the lead way.
The battle begins.
Stuff on the names there. But yeah, great find here for the Dire side. Gets an Omni Knight off guard. Great wraparound on their part. And that goes back to, you kind of wonder if they've, obviously in the Chinese region, a lot of these teams play against each other very, very often. It's a very active scene, of course. I know I'm not stating, again, once again, anything that people don't know, but a very active scene. And a lot of the practice as far as playing against these teams, playing against one another, and knowing their movement and everything. It kind of feels like that might have been part of that. And actually, middle lane, the Courier Rubik's gonna snipe it before it even delivers the salve. That is the absolute worst case scenario right there for the Radiant side. One thing to get your Courier sniped on the way back, but to get a snipe as it's delivering their early salve to your mid player, that's gonna set OD back quite a bit here in that middle lane. Ouch. So the start for VGJ Thunder looking very, very good right now. Bottom lane, Nyx Assassin. Wait a second. So it is going to be a position 3 Nyx Assassin. Really? What am I? I didn't even realize this off the bat. So DDC play Nature's Prophet. What? So it's DDC play Nature's Prophet here as their main support. You have Rubik, of course, being played by Fade as a position 4. So Nyx Assassin in that off lane, Sylar in the safe lane. But yeah, DDC, I gotta figure they're gonna give farm priority to Nature's Prophet over the Rubik, unless they just want to get that blink ASAP, but interesting choice here to send Nyx Assassin bottom lane. But wanting to get a level 6 perhaps as soon as possible and start that Vendetta working, and maybe try to switch over farm priority to DDC as the game picks up. I mean, that would be my best guess right now, but yeah, very curious decision coming out right here. Meanwhile, TP to the Shrine, Yuna going for the creep pull. Unfortunately, that's going to be his demise. Just a matter of how long it takes and who gets the last hit. It will be DDC playing the Nature's Prophet, so again, the start continues to be strong for this Dire side. LSA hits onto OD. Throws out that Astral Imprisonment, but Freeze so far 10-3 against an OD that is 6-1 right now. Again, the start looking strong for Lina right here. The Dragon Knight, he ends up in the safe lane. for Keen Gaming, by the way. Again, could have been either or with OD and DK swapping around. But DK against Lina in the middle lane may have been a little risky. And that Dragon Blood sure is good, but I guess all the magic damage that Lina's putting out. I feel like that's the ultimate reason why they decided to send OD there instead. To match up against her. Not that he is much better, but yeah, probably the safer option. And it does allow DK to essentially free farm at the bottom lane, again, especially with, you know, that probably has a lot to do with it, to be fair. Now I'm thinking about it. Nature's Prophet in an offlane against a DK Witch Doctor would be pretty bad when it comes to that matchup. So that seems like an adjustment just being made by VGJ Thunder in the laning phase right here. You see some rotations middle lane. DDC even TPing in, hoping for a kill on OD with Rubik rotation, but we're not able to catch him. Falls back in time. Well played. Oh, another Astral Imprisonment spam. Old Chicken just continuing to run in. Throw that out. You have Nature's Prophet rotating to the bottom lane. Gonna see Witch Doctor attempting a pull of sorts. Trying to get those last hits in there. Top lane Sylar. He'll just run away. Gets that Echo Stomp. Sees it coming from a mile away. So no catch there. Lina is a mid hero that we've been seeing resurge a little bit as of late.
These of three, let them be.
A couple of teams seem to be liking him, and I do think VGJ Thunder was one of these teams in these LAN events as of recent that was up a couple of times. Clearly Soul Ring. Jen. Villa Discord definitely wouldn't be a bad option here, especially with your Gyrocopter core synergy. But we'll see what he decides to go for. Yule's also pretty good on this hero, both aggressive and defensive. But yeah, that middle lane, 26 and 7 Lina now versus a 17 and 3 OD. There has been some support help for Lina a bit, but even before that, he was already looking pretty strong up in the middle lane. Gyrocopter top lane, he's also doing very well. 26 and 4 against Omnis, 21 and 4 right now. It's also farming the jungle a little bit. But Elder Titan, it seems like he's been camping up here for the most part. So curious on that. Maybe more rotations to the middle lane could have been helpful. Could still be helpful. Side of Keen Gaming. As Yang's just last sitting over here with MS. Just this lane has now gone off to the side apparently. Nyx Assassin. He's level 5, staying alive, doing his job. ZS, of course, DK is winning that by quite a bit, but Nyx Assassin is accomplishing a bit himself right now, and currently Witch Doctor's not here. That's because he's to that middle lane. Actually gonna camp around for the hopeful top rune spawn at 6 minutes here, which will be at the top lane in Vizorin. Meanwhile, speaking of the top lane together, we have a Laguna Blade used to take another Titan. Dark just gonna walk away. The lift onto Omni Knight helps secure that kill, it looks like. He had a repel and his purification ready, but couldn't get either off. So freeze, grid rotation, sets up an easy kill, looks like. And now he's just back to the middle lane. Farm, Witch Doctor with that invis. Hopeful that he can make a play right here. Oh, thought there was an opening. Odie was running up as if there was. He's gonna go back in. And obviously Lina has no clue that Witch Doctor's here. Here we go with you. The Echo Stomp was early though. Oh no, and now this could be a turn potential. Out goes Witch Doctor, but it's not gonna work for him. He's gonna get blown up instead. DDC credit for the kill. Missing that Echo Stomp, completely backfired. Keen Gaming. DK is going to be the big hope here for Keen Gaming right now, and they're going to rotate on him. It seems like VGJ Thunder very aware of that. I don't think they're getting a kill right here. Well, they're going to try maybe. Nyx Assassin baiting out plenty of damage. Witch Doctor coming in with a cast. Here comes Frieza with a TP rotation. Has an LSA and a Dragon Slave. It did not connect actually. Great blocking though with Nature's Prophet in the tree and some couple more auto attacks. The uphill miss is not going to kick in. They do get the kill finally, though the Radiant side gets on the board as Yang goes down. Yes, it's the Maledict for him. So looks like actually, yeah, we can do the death summary. How about that? There we go. Maledict, sure enough, does him in. You see all the damage over time took place there. It took a while for Nick's assassin to go down, but you know, at least Geek Gaming gets on the board. Position 5 Nature's Prophet. It's the NA Classic. Jesus. It's not. But yes, I'm aware that teams do have ran it before. And first off, Z-Freak's a position 4 player technically, but sure, you know, you keep typing in chat, buddy.
Radiant's bottom
I'm just a 2K caster. What do I know? Anyways, DDC. Aggressive ward is right here, so yeah, Jara all the way pushing bottom. You have Lina farming near the area as well. Ends up getting caught. I don't know what that means, but I assume it means quick pause. Technical issue is the usual. Either that or the restroom break. Alright, so apparently this position 5 Nature's Prophet is been in the meta for a while now, and I'm just completely out of what's going on. I don't know. Oh, that witch doctor. How did he die? What the hell is he doing over here? All right, well, we're coming out of the pause. Gyrocopter gonna work on a Yasha to follow up his drums phase boots, but he's definitely ready to fight. Gyrocopters usually are this early on. Lina is gonna go the Yule. Pretty expected there. Good synergy for the hero. Just all aspects. The movement speed, the catch, defensive purpose, the setup for the LSA. DK is choosing to go the Blink Dagger first. This goes to the scalability, though, of the Radiant side. You know, when you go Blink Dagger first on your DK over something like the Shadow Blade, OD is going to go the Force Staff. Of course, the eventual Hurricane Pike will be nice. But it's going to be a little bit before Keen Gaming is dishing out enough damage, it seems like. And VGJ Thunder, with the way they're playing so far, especially with the support Nature's Prophet, that already has an Urn and a Medallion of Courage. I don't know if that's your best bet here. Bottom lane, VGJ Thunder. Keeping on pushing the tier 2 tower for good reason. Now they're doing it more as a team. Dallas in the area once again, but this time he has plenty of support nearby, of course. MS is going to TP in. Do not want to give this up for free. Still very early on for a tier 2 tower, but can they really fight this? Does he have Blink yet? No, he's just shy of the Blink Dagger, just under 100 gold at this point. Gonna just use the Breathe Fire. Yules is just finished by Lina, meanwhile. And she's currently at the top lane, though, so she's not going to be a threat down here. OD's trying to wrap around maybe on somebody. They did have vision of these two. Oh, did they see them smoke is the question. I think that might have just been out of range of the actual smoke. Or they, either that or they caught the tail end of it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Witch Doctor continues to pretty aggressive. He got some good vision down at the shrine up there. TP coming to the top lane. That will be under Titan. Unfortunately for him, he's going to be clouded. He did not realize somebody goes out here and actually gets away for now, though. GDC does catch him, though, with the Treants. And the Sprout initially. They take out Witch Doctor from behind. OG is caught with the Yuldo. Nice Force Staff away, but it goes right into a Cask Bounce. And a double kill for Sylar as it catches both of them. This tower now is going to fall.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And VGJ Thunder just continues the pain. 9,000 net worth lead now. That win percentage by their win chance. Really. I am in shock right now looking at this. How has Keen Gaming had the win chance up until a couple minutes ago? What? Okay, the win probability is pretty broken. Unless it doesn't just really like their draft that much more. Holy crap. Because this has been all VGJ Thunder since the very beginning. Anyways, top tier 2 goes down. GDC may fall to the Witch Doctor. He will with the Death Ward, but it comes at a cost. As a force him to stand still and take plenty of damage himself. So, 1-for-1 exchange. Definitely beneficial for the Witch Doctor still. In fact, now Rubik's going to be gone. But DK went too far. The stolen Death Ward for Rubik is going to be stopped up by the Echo Stomp. So they kill DK. They lose the Rubik. And the Sinity's Eclipse will finish off the job. Turtle actually. The Earth Splitter's going to miss Freeze. Saw it coming, runs away. DDC, by the way, he bought back. Very early buyback for him. Fortunately, doesn't result in anything. He's hoping to buy back and TP in right there, but clearly could not find the place. He has to instead go elsewhere and continue his farm. So they do get the tower kill. Denied or anything? No, it looks like they actually got the tower. That top lane, and speaking of who got it, oh, let's switch over to the network. Guys, it's early, man. First game of a long day ahead of us here. Anyways, net worth 8,600 net worth right now for Lina. You have next in line 7,500 for Tower Copter, but yeah, 8,600. OD on the other side at 6,000 as their top. Quite the lead this early on. Sylar though middle lane, he's gonna go down again. Dark crit up the kill right there, and they want more. Rubik's now caught as well. They're gonna get him too, so a couple more kills for Keen Gaming. And that Blink Dagger, we'll say it's paying off so far for the Dragonite.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is fallen.
Middle tower goes down. But Lina, meanwhile, catches. Oh, Lina's the one that's caught, though, by DK. TP coming in from Nature's Prophet. But yeah, Witch Doctor, he goes down hit as well. Nature's Prophet, wishing he did not TP now. Combo down here. Again, King Gaming did a respawn, but Lina now 3,300. I was gonna say she's got to have something queued up soon. It is gonna be the Bloodstone. The Bloodstone coming. This is one of those cases. He might, I mean, I guess, yeah, wants a double and old talisman. Having a point booster and a vitality booster sitting in your backpack this early on. Probably gonna split up the arcane booster. Full booster. He'll have at least that part finished and working towards that bloodstone, which is gonna come very quickly right now. Point OD.
Radiant are scanning.
Hurricane Pike finished on him. And they're looking for a kill. And from the Radiant side, unfortunately they don't catch anybody. And the way VGJ Thunder is spreading almost seems like they expected a smoke. They saw it or anything, but SNY finished, or almost finished on. Nyx Assassin, yeah, we really haven't been focusing too much on him, but again, this has been an off-lane Nyx Assassin. Went the Ring of Aquila first, went Power Treads then into now a Yule. Pick up on him, so interesting build here from the Nyx, but having another early Yules to take advantage of, not too shabby. Prophet, though, keeping up the pressure elsewhere. He has the Treant army that continues to push the bottom lane, so King Gaming hoping for a pick. They don't get it, and now they're going to have to fall back and push out bottom as well as that top lane, so Nature's Prophet, again, especially coming out of the support roles, doing a great job of trolling the map here. For VGJ Thunder, it's a three-man smoke from our dire side. NP, he's TPing, and OD's gonna get caught right here. Homing missile channeled up, absolutely no chance for survival. Yes, the call down helps secure it. And now it's Roshan time, apparently. With that medallion. Lena, plenty of right click with the Fiery Soul, who now has a Bloodstone, by the way, just finishing it. Bloodstone Yules at 19 minutes. This seems like a very, very quick timing. Bloodstone Yules, even the Soul Ring thrown in there. Plenty of farm. The intel misses, by the way. Nyx Assassin going deep for this. He's gonna end up going down, most likely now. Anything should take him down, maybe Yules. Keep himself alive for the time being, but MS wants to run down the next set. The next set and TP back to base, though. He's going to survive for the time being. Yes, he will stay alive, actually. Xena is now duking it out with the DK. Yields up on him. LSA coming out. Nature's Prophet was picked up. Good to blade in the face, though, but he's going to be safe with the Astral Imprisonment for the time being. And Freeze having to run away. Very chaotic fight here between the two teams, and they're also going to catch the Rubik, actually, at the tail end of it. So Keen Gaming, not too shabby of a fight for them, considering the circumstance. And ultimately ends up being a 2-for-1, but pretty nice, by the way. He's level 10 and he still doesn't have his Guardian Angel. Now, to be fair, Guardian Angel at this point isn't necessarily the most effective right now, and you could argue that it might be bad to get because then Rubik can steal it and then you're giving it to the other team. So I get it from that perspective, but it does still feel odd not seeing him have it yet. But yeah, Dragon Knight, meanwhile, it's just like after that chaotic fight, things kind of resetting, at least Keen Gaming thought so. Not so much for VGJ Thunder. They go back in pretty quickly.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, talking about the earlier buyback from Nature's Prophet. Again, without the reduced gold, that with no more debuff existing, and especially earlier on in the game. Now, granted, he was pretty far, so I kind of wonder how expensive it. The point is, without the reduced gold, even though he wasn't able to be involved in that fight, the idea that he could just get back into lane and continue pushing ultimately makes it not the worst thing ever. At least from my perspective, ever since that change happened not too long ago, just less than a week ago now, it does seem like we've been seeing some very aggressive early buybacks because of that. So, Lena top lane, they want this kill. Will they get it? The Death Horde, the Maledict is up. Oh, it's gonna be close. He has a wand use, and it might be enough damage. No, he does survive Sanity's Eclipse. Not enough to take him out, so nobody dying just yet, but MS is running with the Shadow Blade now. Gonna finish somebody off, maybe go for the lead on the back lines. Cast bouncing around, Rubik gets caught. Running away, has that Astral Imprisonment stolen. He's gonna go to the trees, survives for now. Meanwhile, Nick steps in the midst of it, he gets caught by the air splitter. They picked up Witch Doctor in the back lines. The Gyrocopter in a very odd position, puts the con on the blockaded. There's the GA, though, that's gonna be used. Buyback coming out from Nick's Assassin. Gyrocopter is up in a second with the Aegis now, but they caught Lena as well with the Dragon Tail stun, so she goes down. Can VGJ Thunder still be successful in this fight? Running down MSS is Gyrocopter, not doing the most damage. That Dragon Blood passive kicking an Ultra Kill coming up for Old Chicken in the meantime. He's going for the Rampage drop, just put it over the Astral Imprisonment, the same with the Purification as it comes out of it. It's not going to be enough, though. Finally, Sylar takes him out as Lena comes back in late after the resurrection, and the Bloodstone made her quick. And now Dragon Knight, the homing missile connects. They saw where it connected. The random stun from Farid. Not really so random. Obviously, he knew exactly where he was with the animation. It secures the kill on DK. Oh, that fight was looking so good for Keen Gaming, and some clutch plays, especially from OD and Omni Knight, to stay alive for as long as he did. But the big picture, VGJ Thunder again coming out on top. They're going to run down to Elder Titan after it all. And secure victory in that fight. So yeah, Gyrocopter, his positioning early on was a little iffy, but I mean, to be fair, he had the Aegis of the idea that he would do that and then the team would respond better. But good job by Keen Gaming initially jumping on Lena so quickly, and as soon as she appeared and basically making it so she didn't do much in the earlier part of the fight. But again, the big picture with VGJ Thunder looking overall good. They're going to go tier 2 now middle. Last counter tower remaining, and it should be successful.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, the Nyx Assassin in the area. He's going to be initiated on as that Yo's flat cannon auto attack. You just see all the little beads attacking everyone on the Radiant side. Repels up an OG. He's going pretty deep for this. He did use the Spore Staff. Oh no, the Yo's up the LSA stun, and down goes OD. Yeah, Force Staffing aggressive like that at this point. Risky maneuver indeed, Repeller not. Lena, meanwhile, tracking something on her, but obviously the Radiant team in a mode of we need to defend some way, somehow. Sylar, Deathward doing some good damage, but he did not have Maledict up, so he gets back just fine. OD has a buyback, and VGJ Thunder would probably like to try to have him use that, but good hold for the time being from Keen Gaming. As Nyx Assassin purchases a Blink Dagger in it, so initiation just got that much stronger. Lena's going for one of her own. So yeah, this the mobility here of the Dire team is going to get that much better very quickly. Prophet, Solar Crest finished, and Gyro. We saw the BKB use the last fight, but so now down in 9 seconds. Has that now already in the 15 control setup. Did they catch OG again out of position? You know, he had the quad kill, like the ultra kill in that previous fight at top lane. Then he's died 3 times in the last couple of minutes. Not too good. MS, he goes down as well. Both cores got. Thing is, OD has buyback, but Dragon Knight does not, and they're going to keep going. They catch the Omniman as well. He may have to, I was going to say he may have to GA. Never mind. GA wasn't going to save him there. Double kill for Gyro. Oh boy, it's a train wreck now for Keen Gaming. The snowball is here and here to stay. As bottom tier 3 tower now, it's melting. And again, they have buybacks on a couple of heroes, but not even using them at this point without the DK not feeling too confident. So they're going to at least give up the 1 racks.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Right to the middle lane. So OD's up, but Omni Knight still 10 more seconds. DK 3. VGJ Thunder though. There's not an Aegis or anything like that, but they're still insisting on sticking around and kind of good to jump on OD once again as it gets in. He blows up once again. He fights back immediately this time. MS though, he was able to jump late in the backline. So dead for 18 seconds. However, DK's dead, and that's a tieback ultra kill from Sylar. It's amazing sometimes how just quickly people die against the Gyrocopter flat cannon. Before you know it though, 4 heroes dead. VGJ Thunder will actually fall back in the long run. But I think it's safe to say they got plenty out of it, despite losing Lena. A huge victory again for VGJ Thunder. And yet again, another reset here. So this goes back to the scalability of the Radiant side, and you know, when you go a Hurricane Pike into a Blink, the Blink and a Shadow Blade on DK, it's just not something that's gonna shine as the game picks up. Especially when you're not necessarily winning the earlier fights now. Now you have a Gyrocopter almost with a full Butterfly finish as well. Lena's level 20, so she has the Fiery Soul talent, and she's got bots finish with BKB just delivered actually self. I love this attack animation too with this hero, especially with the Fiery Soul, and when she gets you know, crazy attack speed, it just becomes fireballs coming from her chest, it seems like.
Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
Did sacrifice herself in the last fight, okay.
More fuel for my
The Bloodstone
fire.
on cooldown. 12 charges right now, but you know, the Nyx Assassin, by the way, has a gem, and they find DK with it. DK's once again dead with no buyback even. Repelled stolen by Ruben. They're gonna catch him tonight too. He pops a GA, but yeah, GA in this game really isn't that useful. Witch Doctor's dead. I was gonna say, I think this could be the final push, and sure enough, GG's are called. So VGJ Thunder, and going into these qualifiers, that's no doubt one of the projected teams to possibly go all the way. I mean, it's a long journey ahead of all these